What's up, guys? It's sharkeatyellow here again, and let me fix this camera. And yep, I'm giving you another deck list profile. So this is a really cheap one that you guys might like. Of course, everybody loves, budget builds and all this other good stuff, but this thing is actually really cheap. It's really competitive. It also can do a lot of stuff. If you guys don't know, it's my Chain Burn. Chain Burn is a really competitive deck that's really cheap. Like I said, it's not going to cost you more than, I say, $50, maybe cheaper, if you already have the cards. So yeah, let's go through the deck list profile, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started. So we start off with 3. Zoom in. Fix this thing in my jiggy. Okay, so we start off with 3 Battle Faders. Battle Faders, of course, everybody should know what it does. It allows you to stall, special summon it on the field, stall. Your opponent cannot, conduct their battle phase from then. And it does a lot of wonders. It's really cool when they solemn warning it. You just love it because, they're just helping you out burn themselves. So it's amazing. Next is Swift Scarecrow. I believe this card is way better than Battle Fader because, you can send it through, you send it from your hand to the graveyard. It does the same thing, but of course you have to send it to the graveyard. And if there's a Macrocosmos or a Defissure on the field, you can still send it, which is also awesome. Next is 2 Lava Golems. Lava Golems, you have to run them mandatory. I used to run, what's his name? Death Koala. But Death Koala was way too slow, and when I would play against, rabbits, and there was some in their Dalka and Logia, I couldn't do anything. So I can just, tribute them, summon this big monster to their field, and just burn them. It's pretty awesome. You can stall, and by the time they ever use it to attack me with it, they're already burnt out. It's also really good when you're playing against 6 Samurais, because when they get out there Shien, you can't really do anything about it. Next, a Marshmallow, of course, burn and stall, and 1 Morphing Jar. You guys might be wondering, why am I running Morphing Jar? The reason why I'm running Morphing Jar is because it's amazing. You have to run it. It allows you to draw your cards and get you to your combo pieces in order to win with the deck. You only run so little monsters, and this is one that you have to run. If you're playing against Dark Worlds, you really don't care because you can just chain your chainable cards to the cards and burn your opponent before they do anything. So let's go into the spell. That's all the monsters. I do not know how much that is. I think that's 9. The main card of the deck, Chain Strike. What it does is that you can only activate this in a chain link 2 or higher. Inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each card on this chain. You cannot activate multiple copies or effects of the card in the same chain with the same name or effect in the chain. So there's a really big ruling about this, guys. I will link it down below. If I explain it here, the video will be like 20 minutes long. This and what's it called? Cumulative Fortune. Yeah, so this is your main, chain card. You can only run 2, sadly. But yep. Next is your, quick play spell card. Chain Strike was also a quick play spell card. Forgot to mention that. Poison of the Old Man. Inflict 800 damage to your opponent, or you can gain 1,200. But you're usually going to inflict. The best card, 1 Day of Peace. It gives you 1 more turn and allows you to draw a card. You have to run this. This thing is amazing. It's freaking busted. Next is your other win condition, which is your Secret Barrels and your Just Desserts. What Just Desserts does is that inflict 500 damage for each monster your opponent controls, and Secret Barrel inflict 200 damage for each card they control on the field and in their hand. So these cards really combo off really excellently with your Ojama Trios. And Ojama Trios is just a really ass card. I mean, it's a dick card. You pretty much, stop your opponent from swarming. They're about to swarm. You go, you get 3 Ojama tokens, which they don't do crap. And then you can just chain your Secret Barrel and your Just Desserts. Essentially, if you have your combo, if you have 3 Just Desserts and a Secret Barrel, you can burn your opponent and win, depending on what they have in their hand. So It's amazing. Next is Accumulate Fortune. Like I said, it has the same ruling as Chain Strike, which I will link down below. And what it does is that you can only activate this in a chain link 4 or higher. You draw 2 cards. You cannot activate this card if multiple cards with the same effect and name are in the chain. So, like I said, I will link the ruling to this because that name is, that effect where it says you cannot activate the same multiple effects and all that other good stuff. There is a ruling for that, which is really confused with a lot of people, you know. But what can you do? Next is Legacy of Yagurasu. You know, pretty much just draw a card. You played, draw a card. Next is your 3 Reckless Greed. Draw 2 cards. Skip your draw phase. If you're gonna play this card, please play it in multiple. So you know, have 2, like chain 2 together, so you can draw 4 and only skip 2 draw phases. Try to do that, because if you just play this and then play this and then play this in your next turn, you're gonna end up skipping like 6 turns. So it's really bad. So try to play it in multiples, and it'll be really good for you because it stacks the effect. Next is your Draw Greed. Of course, draw 1 card. And last but not least, your 2 Magic Cylinders, which, you know, burn your opponent. So that's my Chain Strike, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's really awesome. If you guys have any questions of the deck, just please go ahead and, you know, feel free and put them down below. There are other versions of the deck that you can run. I'm just running the one where you just draw the whole thing. Draw the crap ton of this deck. It's really awesome. There is just burn, and there is stall with it. You can stall and then burn. I don't know, weird variants that you guys can run. It's also good because, you know, you can play with it. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's your 2 piece, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, also I forgot that if you're gonna put a side deck with it, try to have at least 3 MSTs, just in case a random person with Royal Decree, you know, plays against you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's your 2 piece, and I hope you guys enjoy this. More videos like this to come, and yeah, please rate. I really appreciate it, and I'm screwing with the camera. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Laters.